Rayman 2's graphics are more developed and adult in a way. As for the atmosphere and the character, they are more dynamic. Rayman 2 Spirit is a more delirious than the first one. Still, the universe is more coherent, it's a real world and all stages are linked as in an adventure game, for example. But the main point is action. Rayman 2 is based on a fantastic background that includes lots of contemporary things. My sources of inspirations are numerous and mostly unconscious. When I was a kid, I used to read all kinds of tales, Russian, Chinese, Celtic. Rayman takes things from all this universe, but adds a more contemporary and cartoonish touch. The concept is similar to that of Dark Crystal with its magic and the Celtic universe. The cartoon aspects are inspired by Tex Avery among others. Rayman is a true high-performance hero who keeps a good sense of humor like Indiana Jones. And Rayman is a rebel fighting against mighty bad guys like in Star Wars or Robin Hood.
So far we've been working on Rayman 2 for 8 months, since September 1997 to May 1998. It can sound as a short time of development as we're working on several versions at the same time, but we've got a really big staff working on Rayman 2. 80 people are working on the game, 40 of which are engineers. First of all, it has 3D graphics, allowing a complete freedom of movement in a 3D environment. Rayman's different skills have been improved, for example, the helicopter or the grapnels. Everything that was funny in Rayman is still there, just better. More actions and powers have been added. There is a magical element. Rayman has powers he had to improve during the game. Rayman 2 is more scenario-oriented, with more storyline that pops up during the game, which increases the emotional involvement of the player. We also developed tools in order to create a more complex and involving AI for the NPC. We also developed morphing, fogs, particles and other SFX in order to produce very various atmospheres. Of course, you will recognize the Rayman's one words, but there is now new words. Rayman was a platform game, Rayman 2 is an action game. Rayman is a bit older, he's able to do more things and he loves a good fight. In fact, the game is less childish and it's got more tricks and more action. Still, we kept one of the main ideas behind Rayman. It is the ability to interact with any other character or object in the world. You can really play with the settings, you can lift the walls, you can grow a plant or anything else. Even the music is interactive. It changes according to your actions or locations in the game. Nevertheless, Rayman is not yet outmoded since it is a great game with a great replay value. It has its own universe and special graphics touch from Montpellier. It remains a reference. On PCs, we are not limited by space, so we can put more maps and more secrets level. In fact, the game will be bigger. On Nintendo 64, we are more limited by space, but the console has got great graphics and light effects capabilities that we push to the limits. On Sony PlayStations, there will be different games. The worlds will be smaller, but more numerous. In fact, we've got topography and gameplay that fit to each console.